Do you find yourself with a lot of Bionicle pieces but no ideas on what to build? Well, that's what today's video is about because it's kind of a sales pitch, but don't worry, I want to make this as affordable as possible. And in following this video, you are supporting the channel directly. So with that said, the files, I have actually talked about these earlier this month as well, but I wanted to go over them again because they are on super duper sale. 87.5% off, 90%, whatever, round up, right? $5 gives you access to all of these files, or if you're a member of any paid tier on Patreon, $1, $3, or $5, you get access to these as well. What is this? It is 2+ gigabytes, 1,500 plus files, whether they be Rahi. I love building Rahi. I love designing Lego animals, but I know that this is not everybody's cup of tea. So I have plenty more, including my most popular mocks that I have ever made, my Mystica builds, which have gotten thousands of views over here on YouTube, my Balrog spider, the Ezra the Mist build, which I love so much. Try not to cuss. As well as things like the concept model for the Silver Sea Strider. Words are hard. All of my Baraki combiner models like Karnax here. There's so much to be seen. I've got Titan builds. I've got my mini Borak cow builds, which are super fun. I've got my Master Builder 2 set, a literal Master Builder set that I designed from scratch, start to finish, that gives you all of these different models from a very small parts pool, with many of them, all these red dots signifying the ones that have functions built into them. It's super cool stuff. There's so much here, so much, too much to go over. I'm gonna be honest. There, like, I can't go over it all. It's so much. It's so. With all that being said, I just wanted to go ahead and give you a quick look through a lot of this stuff. You can see my Makuta mocks, my system Bionicle builds, as well as the Rahi that are designed to be made with modern, currently existing Lego pieces like this propeller fish here, the crab that scuttles side to side. Again, some of my most popular stuff. When we go to the Borak folder, you can see the Balrog spider there. You can see the Borak Ko there, the Borak Key, the little flyer ones that have a crown on the back. They're super freaking cute. You've got the McDonald's sort of inspired Happy Meal toy that I designed. There's a lot. There's a lot. I literally can't go over all of it here. So with all that being said, alternate combination models, there's so much. So I hope that this is something that you guys will really appreciate. But again, this is also to help support the channel here as well, because why not? This is probably my biggest platform at this point. Crazy to think about, I know, because like I thought Instagram was always going to be it, but YouTube, I now get more viewers here monthly for this, and so I wanted to be able to get this information out to you guys, because if I've got these items on sale, I want as many people to be able to see it as possible. Like, I want it to be fair for everybody, because I always encourage people to build my builds, even if they don't buy them, right? Even if you just see me post a video on it and you want to reverse engineer it yourself, or I post a free build over on the Discord, which is happening more and more often, then, you know, I want you to be able to take it apart and analyze it and see how it works, or work with it yourself and see what you would like to do to those builds that speak to your design language, right? With all that being said, how do you get access to these? Well, I would encourage you right now to join the Discord server. It is completely free to join, and I make a big point of my DMs there being open like 100% of the time. So shoot me a DM over there if you are interested in this. This is going to be a set of files given through a Google Drive link, because it is 2.2 gigabytes, and it is a link that's set to never expire. So if you cannot download it right now, but you still want to take advantage of this sale, then hey, that works, because you'll have access to it until the end of time, and the updates will be coming down the road as well. If you're already a member of my Patreon, then you already have access to this too in the Patreon exclusive channel on Discord. But if you're having any issues with that, because I know Patreon can be a pain, just let me know again in the DMs over there, and I will make sure that you get those files on hand. So that's everything really to go over. I just want to make it sure you guys were aware too that in order to open a lot of these files, they are IO files specifically, which is openable through a program called Studio. Studio is a completely free program made through Bricklink, and it is a fantastic program. It is basically a digital Lego builders playground, sandbox, whatever you want to call it. It is a fantastic program, has a really easy learning curve too, so it's beautiful to work with. It can be a bit buggy, but that's only so much we can do with that. And on top of that, because it is free, and I go out of my way to make sure as much of the builds that I have designed are buildable in real life without having to paint pieces, without having to print pieces, without having to do anything like that. There are a couple of exceptions that sometimes I go out of my way to have really fun colors in there, like my reddish orange armadillo build that I did kind of recently. But the point still stands that you'll be able to open and build these files from start to finish through Studio, just like this. So I hope you guys really enjoy that one. Before I end this video, just to really seal the deal here, I wanted to go ahead and showcase one of the new Rahi that I designed specifically around this Star Wars blaster piece, because I said I was going to, and I know I was going to, right? And it is a grasshopper build that I absolutely love. I want to get this piece in dark brown, so it can be my first dark brown Rahi, but specifically the way it works is pretty simple. It's just a jumping Rahi, kind of. Really hard to get things like this to actually jump because they're quite heavy, but at least it moves around, right? The function does what it's supposed to do. So with all that being said, I really hope you'll go ahead and check that one out. Remember, all of it goes to help support the channel. All of it goes to help buy a coffee or however you want to consider that. And I really appreciate it, but I also appreciate your time here. And of course, if you want to see more videos, they should be listed somewhere over here soon. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and again, links for Discord as well as Instagram and Patreon are all in the description below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.